joy, my self-esteem. I drank my grey skies black, but through the flames of my regrets, I fought the long way back. This is me, the choice is yours to make. Beneath these bones there's more than I could be. I would carry you against the wind and blow the rain clouds back to sea. Well, I was born in chains. Some call them destiny, or maybe God's will. But I left behind the ties that bind, spit out the Lord's bitter pill. So I roamed this world. My mind, my soul, my will, now free. Opened the door I closed before, to find my own family. This is me, the chance is yours to take. 'Cause I won't say goodbye when times get tough. I will carry you through blazing fire and melt with you to fluid love.
Hello, acoustic guitar aficionados who don't see my channel a lot because I rarely do acoustic guitars, but today we do. And today we do a special one. Now, a while ago I tested the Thomann Safe Case Acoustic, which is a great case. 100 and something bucks. Has a detachable thing for your sandwiches because it's, has a cooling something. It's an amazing case. And we tested how long can an acoustic guitar survive in this when treated very badly. So my mom had a lot of fun throwing this up and down stairs in the studio, and she threw it off the balcony, which was part of the test. Well, she threw it badly, and it did fall right here. And that's where it landed. Now, obviously, this is not something you would ever do when you have an acoustic guitar in a case like this. You would treat it much, much nicer than throwing it off the balcony. The interesting thing is the guitar survived. It has, I'm going to call it a cosmetic damage, but it survived with a little bit of cosmetic damage. Now, I want to show you what a guitar still sounds like when you only invest 299, I don't know, what was it? 269 euro. And what happens when you throw it off the balcony? And how does it sound like after that? So, first of all, obviously this case, I can't stop going gaga over how cool these cases are. Look at this. Come on. Look at this. That's just amazing. Oh. So here's the baby. And what happened is up here, it got a dent in the top. So for that not to rip any further, I put some clear tape on it. The other thing that happened, not the top, but the clear coat on the top. Yeah, you can see that here got some lines. So I don't think anything actually happened to the wood, but what happened is the paint got cracks, which means the guitar is fully usable. And up here, it's more cosmetic damage. Let's show that in the... Doesn't look great, but the guitar is fully usable. So, this is the kind of acoustic guitar that I would go for recording purposes. Because it doesn't have a cutaway. Do you really need to noodle up here? What acoustic guitar player does that? Is it really necessary? Having that extra part of the guitar gives you more stuff to work with in terms of resonance and a bigger body. So it's a good idea to not have a cutaway on a guitar unless you really need to fiddly up there. I like acoustic guitars for recording when they don't have a piezo. This does not have a preamp. It doesn't have a jack. It's just an acoustic guitar. Having something here in the side will affect the sound of the guitar. All being equal, having a pickup in there versus not having it in there, the guitar with the pickup will sound slightly less open, maybe ring a little bit less. So having a very clean guitar, no cutaway, no pickup, for recording with microphones is a good idea. So let's go through a couple of things here that I will read to you from the website just as you could, but apparently you come to me so that I can read to you. It's from the Vintage Solid series, and actually the model is the Harley Benton Custom Line CLD 41SWN, whatever that stands for. It's a dreadnought, it's a dovetail construction, no idea what that is, maybe there's doves in here, so it's not a vegan guitar, no clue. It's got a massive Sitka spruce top, as we can clearly see right there. I can see the Sitka spruce. It's got a scalloped X bracing, which in here there are X-Men. They were humanely put down, but they put X-Men in here. I'm not funny. It's got a walnut body compared to the baritone we just did. It's not high gloss. It is high gloss right here, but that's because of the tape. Walnut body. Absolutely beautiful, touches like a baby's bottom. Not that I know what that feels like, because I'm not in the business of running around touching babies' bottoms. So I don't know why people say that. Hank is actually laughing in there. Leslie never laughs about anything. It's so refreshing to have someone switching for me who actually has a really fucked up sense of humor. So we got a mahogany neck, Ovan cold fretboard, abalone body binding, which is not dreadful and overdone. It's subtle, and I like it. We have a white fretboard and headstock binding, which I could technically live without, but there's a white binding here, back and front, white binding here, headstock binding, and also the heel thing is white, so that all kind of works. We got 643 millimeters, which is about 1.5 7-year-old flounders. Do flounders even get that old? We have 43 millimeters up here, which in inches is learn the metric system. 20 frets. Bone nut. Now we all like a good bone, especially when it's in the nut. Compensated bone bridge inlay. I'm translating from German. Bone here? Why are you laughing, Hank? It's a compensated bone bridge inlay. Come on. Over on coal over here. Vergolded. Goldified. Gold makey deed. I don't know. Gold. It's not actual gold, it's vergolded. Die-cast tuners. Let's see. They're better than the ones on the baritone. I like these more. They could be Grover style or something. It's got 12s on it from Didario, and the color is this color. So, since it doesn't have a built-in Tunski system, why am I sitting over here so that a pedal could be over here when realistically I don't have a pedal? Now what I'm going to do is this. I shall... Everything okay, X? There's a dog over there. I shall record this into the mic that's recording my voice, so you can hear what it will sound like in the room. Realistically, that's not what you can get, because if you have €269 to spend on a guitar like this, you will very likely not have the €2,000 that this mic will cost. This is a Schoeps C-Mid Mini or Mini C-Mid. Yes, it's about $2,000 and it's a very, very good mic. So yes, you could get great results, but it just doesn't match you, the buyer of a €269 guitar, to use that mic. So that's why when we're close micing it, we're using a Lewitt LCT 140 Air, which I think is 150, 170, something like this. So that's much more the price range of the owner of this guitar, you. But this is what it sounds like in the room. I can't stop playing. I'm sorry. This was way too long for a demo for what I wanted to show you, but I can't stop playing. And this is when you play badly with fingers. Now, we're going to switch to the Lewitt close mic right here, where you should close mic. So it does everything that this type of guitar is supposed to do. If I could fingerpick beautifully, it would sound beautifully fingerpicked. But that's me, that's not the guitar. I want to point out that it's very commendable that there's a volute. There's no scarf joint. Actually, no, there isn't. There's no scarf joint. So this is one piece of mahogany, and they have a little triangular volute, which is very nice to prevent headstock breakage. Way to go. Le Harley Benton. So for $269, you really can't go wrong. I would fully record anything with this thing and not even look back. I have high-end guitars. I would probably get this because some of the high-end guitars have pickups and cutaways and all that stuff. I don't need this. If I want to strum stuff, I want the full sound, it's all there. I think you can probably spend quite a bit more money and not get a better guitar, especially with acoustics. It's a difficult field. I highly recommend this for $269. This is technically broken and it still sounds phenomenal. Now, it can technically only sound better when it's not being thrown off a balcony. I'm going to venture a guess and say it's going to sound exactly the same because this doesn't affect the sound. But if it does, then only negatively. So the one you're getting, which hopefully is not thrown off a balcony, will sound even better. Get the safe case with it. I can only recommend that because it's a pretty safe case. Unless you throw it off the balcony. Actually, if I throw it off the balcony, it should be fine. My mom throws it off the balcony, then it's a little better. So, thank you, Hank, for switching and laughing about my very stupid jokes. Links below. And there shall be some kind of animal at the end. He's probably going to the end right now.
All my life, how you drowned me in love's warm embrace. Think of it all my life, how even beauty could learn from your grace. There's a bond unspoken. You cannot see or break. Always with me, eternal. You only give, never take.